Hey everybody, welcome. Andrew Ainsworth Golf Academy. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe to the videos if you haven't done so already. Just click on the button down there. Today, a little bit of instruction for you today. For those of you who watch my videos, I kind of split my reviews between golf club reviews and golf instruction. Majority of my business here is helping people improve their golf swings. One of the most common faults that I see is a change of direction from the end of the backswing as we transition into the start of the downswing. Commonly known as coming over the top is probably what it's best known as. What does it look like? For the purposes of this video, let's presume that the golfer's putting the club in a fairly decent position at the top of the backswing. Okay, we know that coming over the top is often a result of a bad position in the backswing, but let's just for today presume that we're in a really decent position at the top. So let's take this as a situation. The golfer takes the club into this position at the back, which isn't a bad position. Club's over the right shoulder, club face is pretty square, and then this happens. We get this big change of direction. So as a result of this changing of direction, the swing path starts to work from out to in. As a result of this, most of the time, and this is where there will be arguments, the ball will try and start left of target, dependent on the club face being open or closed to that swing path will affect on what the ball does next. Now, I know there are all theories about D-playing these days and all that sort of stuff, but I'm just talking in a more simple terms here about swing paths. So, how do we get a golf swing which is coming from out to in and try and get it more into a neutral position? So let's call this kind of neutral. Okay, how do we do that? Well, with great difficulty sometimes is the honest answer. A lot of golfers I teach have this problem, have had the problem for a number of years, and it's become a habit, it's become this muscle memory, it's become ingrained. So the thing I like to try and do is break it, and I'll try and get people doing the opposite. I'm a pretty simple teacher, I work a lot on feel. I try and get people to feel things rather than blind them with angles and positions, because there's not much time in the golf swing, is there? Less than a second from starting to hitting it. You can't think about too much in a second, so you've got to feel it. So what I get the person to do is to swing to the top, hold at the top, and then really exaggerate the feeling of trying to get the club dropping majorly behind them. Really trying to get that club feeling like it's dropping from there, and they can swing that club miles to the right. And when they're on the mat where I'm shooting the video from, I just say to them, look, set yourself up square, swing it to the top and try and bury the ball into that right hand corner of the mat, of the net rather. And all of a sudden we start to break the swing path, we start to feel something different. That's stage one. Loads and loads of training drills and training aids which are designed to stop this change of direction. Some of the simple ones you can try: get your golf glove or your head cover, tuck it underneath your right armpit and apply a little bit of pressure. Okay, now if you swing to the top and come over the top, okay, we create a gap here between the arm and the body, head cover falls out. So what we do is we swing to the top and we just hold a little bit of pressure so that we can keep that head cover connected. As we get into the impact area and post through impact, we want that club cover to fall out. But it's again, it's a feeling, isn't it, folks? It's a way of feeling something different. Another good one, these aren't my drills by the way, been around for donkey's years. Towel, tuck a towel underneath the armpits. And again, you're not going to make a full swing here, maybe just sort of halfway back. We feel a connection now between the arms and the body. Everything kind of working in sync. Again, if I try and throw it, towel's going to fall out my arms. So there we go. It's a complicated problem sometimes, but other times it can be a simple solution, and it's just finding a way that works for you to break the habit. And I do stress we are trying to break a habit here. Post your comments down below. Any of you guys and girls out there had an issue with this change of direction from the top? There are many causes, there are many fixes, and there are many views. And I'm not saying my view is the perfect view, but from my experience as a golf coach, I have a lot of success trying to keep things simple and using that as a method. Okay, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll be back with more reviews and tips to help you with your game. Over and out.